Cyberpunk 2077 has a lot of awesome gear that you might miss out on if you're not keeping your eye out. But if you're paying attention to my Cyberpunk videos like this one, you can uncover some pretty incredible items totally for free. What's up everyone? Big Dan here. I make videos about RPGs, and in this video, we're going to look at 15 hidden free weapons and vehicles that you'll definitely want to get in your playthrough. So without further ado, let's buckle up, grab some iced coffee, and dive into the video. Number 1. Guts. Wielded by Rebecca in the Edge Runners anime, this power shotgun packs an incredible punch. And the good news is you can find this item totally for free. You'll find this iconic shotgun tucked away in the bushes at Memorial Park in Night City Center. To find it, head to this fast travel point, go up the stairs into the park, and look for a group of monks chilling. The shotgun will be nearby at this location. The modifier on this weapon is a bit of a double-edged sword, just like David's unhinged companion, Rebecca. Guts provides a buff that increases damage, crit rate, attack speed, and reload time, but also increases bullet spread. This gun is also classified as a heavy weapon, so you'll have reduced movement speed while wielding it. But it packs a hell of a punch, and you can get it totally for free, making it a decent option for any shotgun builds. Number 2 is a bit of a mouthful, the MA70HB Xmod 2. There is a hidden iconic weapon that you can find in Dogtown if you have the Phantom Liberty expansion. Head to this location close to the gigantic pyramid on the map and look for a wrecked AV covered with some sheet metal. If your body stat is 10 or higher, you can pull away the metal to reveal a baller machine gun. The MA70HB Xmod 2 is an iconic variant of the base LMG that allows you to install 2 mods on it at the cost of a reduced clip capacity. It's a great weapon for those who love to spray and pray, but sadly for its original owners, this LMG did nothing to prevent their helicopter from getting shot down by Arasaka, as we can learn from a shard inside the wreckage. But hey, V is no stranger to klepping corpo property, so finders keepers, baby! Number 3. Claw Xmod 2. Did you know there is a hidden iconic weapon stashed on top of the pyramid in Dogtown? Head to this location on the map, climb the scaffolding, and grapple on the neon lights to climb the Heavy Hearts Club. It may take a bit of perseverance, and I, for one, almost yeeted myself off the top of the pyramid by accident. But at the top, you can snag an iconic throwable axe called the Claw Xmod 2. This bad boy can be wielded as a melee weapon or chucked at your enemy for increased carnage and mayhem. You know, for all the hours I've played Cyberpunk, I never thought to climb that ginormous pyramid. Just goes to show how the devs reward players who explore the world. Number 4, the prototype Shingen Mark V. This smart SMG can be snagged from a shipping container inside Arasaka Industrial Park, which you'll visit during the main quest while hacking Hanako's parade float for Takamura. But if you missed this during the main story, don't worry, you can always come back to this location on the map later. You'll be looking for a shipping container marked 667. Just be careful when you're popping that bad boy open though, as it is booby-trapped with claymores. The prototype Shingen Mark V allows you to auto-target up to 3 enemies with explosive homing projectile rounds. It also has a whopping 30% burn chance, so V can incinerate tons of baddies with this smart SMG. Number 5, the Arch Nazare Itsumade. Enough with weapons for a moment, there's a free motorcycle just waiting for you to find it, tucked away in Northside Watson. Near the All Foods plant in Northside Watson, there is a free motorcycle that you can snag. The long way to discover its location is to head over to this garage in Santo Domingo, which unlocks the unmarked side quest called Highwayman. If you're looking to experience all of Cyberpunk's side content, then I recommend following the quest markers and finishing your biz with James and Josie. But if you just want to shortcut to snag the motorcycle, head to this garage near the All Foods plant in Watson. The code to the keypad is 0214, and bada bing bada boom, Daddy's got a brand new motorcycle. Number 6, the Gris-Gris Tech Revolver. This iconic pistol is the personal sidearm of Slider, the shady VDB netrunner we'll meet during the main story of Phantom Liberty. But we gotta jump through a couple of hoops to get it, and it is semi-missable, so you definitely want to get it during the Phantom Liberty main story if you can. First, we'll need to complete the side gig Treating Symptoms for Mr. Hands. At the end of the quest, you can get a key card by killing Milko and Alan to loot the key. But if you want to spare them instead, there is another key card in a side room inside the building. Then, during the main DLC quest called The Damned, you can use this key card to unlock a door covered in graffiti on the second level. The iconic tech pistol will be just inside the door. Now, if you happen to miss this weapon during the slider mission, it is technically still possible to get it later, but it is a gigantic pain in the ass. If you happen to get the key card already, but missed the gun during the mission, then no big deal. Simply return to Slider's hideout at this location on the map after you complete the main story of the DLC. The location will be blocked off for a while, but eventually the doors will reopen and scavs will take over the hideout. So if you have the key card, you can just come back and get the gun. But if you missed the gun and you also missed the key card, then this is more complicated because the location where you get the card during the Treating Symptoms gig also gets blocked off by the devs. Why do they do this to us, man? One Reddit user posted a video showing that the key card will instead respawn inside Slider's hideout later, so you should be able to grab the key card and then unlock the door in the same building to get the gun from the same location, but this didn't work out for me. Let me know if it does for you. Most Missable iconic weapons get sold later on at the black market vendor in Dogtown, but this is not the case for iconic weapons from the Phantom Liberty DLC, which is kind of annoying. Anyhow, the Gris-Gris is an iconic variant of the DR-12 Quasar, which was merged with Slider's Cyber Deck. It has a chance to upload a random quick hack to an enemy upon impact, making it quite unique among the iconic weapon arsenal in Cyberpunk. Number 7, Pozhar Xmod 2. There is a hidden iconic shotgun in Cyberpunk 2077 that you can only get late at night. Head to this location on the map in Dogtown, change the time of day to any time between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., then climb the construction crane, parkour over to the busted up building, and look for this door to find a secret house party. Hey, where's my invite, chooms? Inside, you'll find a bunch of randomized loot, as well as the iconic Pozhar Xmod 2 shotgun. Here is a clip showing the full route in case you need it. This weapon is a headhunter's dream as it is surgically accurate compared to other shotguns, and it has an 85% headshot damage multiplier with 25% armor penetration. So if you want to go shotgun maxing on your next Cyberpunk playthrough, then be sure to crash this late night party in Dogtown.
No!
Number 8, the Quadra Type 66 Hoon. There's a free weaponized vehicle that you can find tucked away in a warehouse in Northside Watson. Head to this location on the map and look for a lone vehicle parked in the garage. When you approach, Johnny will prompt you to look for the keys, which are tucked away in a container stored not far from the vehicle. Simply loot the keys, hop in the car, and this bad boy is yours. Equipped with 2 front-facing machine guns and crystal dome armor, the Quadra Hoon is a great vehicle to defend yourself from incessant gang attacks that you'll surely experience on the streets of Night City. It is a bit hot to handle though, so be sure to steer gently lest you careen all over the road. This vehicle was added in the 2.1 update as an homage to rally driver Ken Block, who tragically passed in a snowmobile accident in January 2023. Number 9, the Archer Quartz Bandit. This vehicle can be unlocked for free if you're willing to do a bit of betrayal targeting our favorite baddie Pan Am. During the quest Ghost Town, Pan Am will try and drag V into tracking down her arch nemesis Nash, a rival nomad who snaked her and stole her vehicle. If you tell Pan Am, man, I ain't no simp, and refuse to go on a vengeful warpath against Nash, then Rogue will text you afterwards offering the vehicle for free as a reward. Pan Am will quickly get over your decision, so if you're hoping to romance her, this won't hurt your odds in the long run. On top of this, you'll still be able to snag Nash's iconic tech rifle Widowmaker, as the homie will show up during Pan Am's Queen of the Highway quest later in the game. So in this case, she gets vengeance in the end, you get a free car, and you still get the rifle. It's a bunch of W's all around. Now, if you want to side with Pan Am instead, you can still pick up this vehicle later, but you'll have to pay for it. So if you want to get it for free, then stop simping for Pan Am. Number 10, the Grand Butte. You can find a free Thorton Colby vehicle tucked away in a movie set out in the Badlands. Head to this location on the map to discover a grisly scene. Approaching the set unlocks the Dress to Kill side quest, which basically just involves finding the keys and taking the vehicle. While the Grand Butte is far from my favorite vehicle in the game, it is totally free, so hey, beggars can't be choosers. Number 11, the Rayfield Caliburn Murkmobile. But there is a much better free vehicle tucked away in the Badlands, the highly coveted Rayfield Caliburn sports car. If you've been playing Cyberpunk for any length of time, you probably already know about this, as YouTubers like myself have been shouting from the rooftops about this free car for almost 5 years now. But anyhow, once you reach Street Cred 40, head to this location on the map, which is the same location where you and Pan Am took down Nash. Unless you were following my advice from earlier in this video. In any case, the free Batmobile will be stashed away in a shipping container, so simply pop that bad boy open and enjoy your free sports car. Number 12, Caliburn Mordred. Did you know you can steal Yorinobu Arasaka's car, a top-tier Rayfield super vehicle kitted out with automatic weapons? Added in the 2.3 update, you can obtain this car during the new side quest called Freedom. In order to unlock the quest, you have to complete the following missions: Transmission and Search and Destroy, which are the Voodoo Boys and Takamura's quests in the main story. You also need to complete Claire's racing questline called The Beast in Me. After meeting those requirements, you will eventually get a text from El Capitan asking you to track down some Rayfield engineers, who V will discover were tragically flatlined. Then simply follow the quest markers, dispatch with the armed goons, snag the car keys, and hack the vehicle, which will cause it to drive off. After breaking the news to El Capitan, he'll cut and run from the deal, leaving it up to you to steal this car for yourself. I recommend either pulling off a car hack or shooting at the vehicle until it stops moving. Then simply hop inside and ditch the 3-star wanted level to obtain the vehicle. I just hid in this little parking lot off the side of the road until the cops left. The Caliburn Mordred is one of my new favorite vehicles in Cyberpunk 2077, as it doesn't just pack a lot of firepower, it's got style as well. Plus, you get to flip the bird to Arasaka in the process. Suffa, Yorinobu! Number 13, the BFC 9000. This iconic melee weapon is basically another version of the Sir John Fallistiff, and you can find it for free tucked away in Santo Domingo. Head to this location on the map near the dam viewpoint, get to the other side of the dam, and look down over the ledge. A man named Hugo should be seen on the ridge down below. You can scale down the rocks and then defeat him in combat to loot the weapon. The weapon description for this thing just slays me. Attacks at high stamina have a 69% chance to crit. It packs a few extra inches for improved range, and strong attacks deal more damage, both physical and psychological. Just imagine getting smacked around by this thing. That's something you'll simply never recover from. Number 14, Errata. There is a free iconic katana that you can uncover during your quest to rescue Evelyn Parker. The thermal katana is one of my favorite melee weapons in Cyberpunk 2077, and you can find it stashed inside a forge in the Scav warehouse where Evelyn was held captive during Disaster Peace. If you somehow missed it during this quest, you can always return later by heading to this location on the map. Errata has an iconic modifier that allows you to perform leap attacks, and you have a guaranteed chance to crit against burning enemies. Plus, it has such a sleek and badass design, so much so that CDPR has officially licensed merch of this katana. Number 15, Tinkerbell. This iconic cattle prod can be snatched from Anthony Harris's estate at Edgewood Farm during the quest The Hunt. After arriving, head into the house outside the main building and search the room upstairs to find this weapon. It is only obtainable during this quest, but if you missed it, you can purchase it later from the black market weapons dealer in Dogtown. This is a decent weapon for pacifist playthroughs, as you can stun enemies and take them down non-lethally. So there you have it. We've explored 15 unique weapons and vehicles that you can snag completely for free in Cyberpunk 2077. Also, be sure to check out my guide on 10 missable weapons in Cyberpunk that you definitely don't want to overlook. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Cyberpunk and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.